working out of our house. My wife was teaching school. I was in the Minnesota Air National Guards. My wife teaching at $2,500 a year. It was a struggle. But you know what? We stayed into it. About in 1971, I almost gave it up. We said we're going to do one more year. That year, it turned. In 1972, I moved out of my house because my little office was now taken care of by another nursery that we needed. And I moved downtown. And we started one little office with a side office to it, and I hired 2 full-time installers, and off we go, and a secretary. 1974, we had come up to the point where we needed more space. And that's when we moved to 313 First Avenue Southwest, where we were there from 1975 to 1985. In 1985, we sold our building that was downtown and built the building that's right next to the Wells Fargo building here on Salem Road. And we were there from 1985 to 1999 when we built this building here.
As I grew up, we had different security systems in our house. Got to try those out, and a lot of people didn't have security systems as much back then. Throughout the summers, I would spend some time here, like helping with filing, cleaning bathrooms, doing yard work, simple tasks, but got an opportunity to be involved in the business to some extent. And some of the people that, when I was growing up are still working here, so it's kind of fun to work with them now.
My favorite memory is when we started downtown. We had both sides of First Avenue. We had 320 and 313. We had the sales and administrative departments on one side of the avenue, and we had the installation and our monitoring center on the other. And in the dead of winter, they would not clear the snow. So there was a huge pile of snow down the middle. It was challenging, and parking was at a premium. The only person that had a good parking spot was Lee. Everybody else had to park in the alleyways or
walk to work every day.
We came across a sticker that said voice activated. And then we ended up getting a new printer about a week later. So we applied the sticker to the new printer, and then we got to enjoy a number of people coming in and trying to use the voice activation features. And they struggled quite a bit with it. It didn't last too long because of the laughter. Gave it away pretty quick.
So one of my favorite memories is when I was caught on video. It was snowing outside. I came around the corner in the back in the operations department, and I took one step on the floor, and I fell right on my butt. And that went viral really quick, so I got caught on camera making a fool out of myself.
My favorite memory is probably, well, it's a toss-up. It's either a foot race between Jeremy Jacobson and myself on a really slick track. That was fun. Or Jeff Briggs falling out of the ceiling at a customer's house and onto a vehicle. That was probably my 2.
I remember my boyfriend at the time, in '98, somehow talking with Lauren and Lee, and it was our Christmas potluck, and he wanted to surprise me and propose in front of all of my friends here. Everybody thought it was kind of cool, and Brian, of course, thinks it's very cool.
A few summers ago, I think we were wrapping up our United Way end of the year kickoff. Had a little celebration one afternoon. One of the other things that came along was Knockerball.
Brandon gets an idea of he wants to take me on head-to-head to see what would happen, I guess. We both get in our bubbles. We both just took off at each other, and right before we collide, Brandon stops, and I just keep going, and Brandon pretty much does a flip.
When I was really young, the company was much smaller then, and instead of doing summer picnics, we'd do campouts or whatever and go down to Money Creek or somewhere, and everybody would camp out for a weekend with the kids and stuff, so that was fun.
The best thing I like about Custom Alarm is that I've been able to really grow. I mean, you really get to make a difference here. You come up with that idea, you present that idea, and you can act on that idea. And it gets taken care of in a short period of time, which is really kind of nice.
We have fun. I mean, comes down to, in the spring, we do a little bit better. In the summer, we typically have department things where we go build relationships internally. In the wintertime, we typically have an associates dinner somewhere around Christmas times. I mean, our jobs here are very important, and it's life safety, so it's good to decompress and have those events as a team to have fun and laugh at each other, kind of thing. So,
being a part of a team, you don't get that in a lot of different companies. You're just a number, but here, walking around, everybody knows your name. We're a small company, 65 to 70 employees, but we all know each other's names. We all talk to each other in the hallways. Senior management staff knows our kids' names, knows about our family life, so it's kind of nice to have that, and I think you won't get that at a lot of different companies.
I think the company really shows that they care about their employees, and we just do it through activities. We promote wellness within the organization, and we have potlucks, and we have a corporate garden that people that kind of come together to help plant the garden and harvest the garden and put all the goodies on the table in the lunchroom for people to take home. But I just think it makes it a fun atmosphere for people to work in.
I like the convenient close parking, and I like that we have free bread and peanut butter.
Truth be told, I'm just here for the coffee.
Things I like about Custom Alarm is actually meeting and interacting with all different kinds of customers.
I like the people. I like the people I work with. I like the customers that I work with. When you work 5 days a week for years with the same people, they become your friends.
They're flexible with your schedules, help you out, do whatever they can to let you work and be with your family if needed. So
we do the right thing. It's not a numbers game for us. We aren't providing a product, we're providing a solution, and we go above and beyond to make sure that's the right solution. And a lot of other companies just design it per what's there, and that's it. So we try to take the overall big scheme of things and show you how it's going to work.
$50 years is a long time to be in business. That means that speaks volumes for the company and the quality of the company and the quality of the people that are working here in the ownership group that's in place, that they're able to last that long and stay in business and succeed that whole time.
I think it's unique this day and age for a family-owned company to stay in business. I think it's really amazing to be a part of a company that's lasted this long.
I think celebrating 50 years is very impressive for a small family-owned business. I don't think you see that too often, and it's pretty cool.
It's a huge milestone. I think with just as a business in today's day and age, to be able to celebrate such a milestone and to have been able to adapt the different change in technology and the way that we deliver service and the way that we take care of our customers and even the way that we provide good employment here for our employees. I mean, we need to stay relevant and stay on the cutting edge and stay adaptable. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here celebrating 50 years.